Hey everyone, welcome back to the Real Estate Rundown here with Marcie, where we meet with top professionals in our real estate industry, and we got a show prepared for you today. Stay tuned. Welcome back everyone to the Real Estate Rundown here with Marcie, where we meet with top professionals in our industry. And today, I'd like to introduce you to Giovanna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So happy that you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
And I want to share with our audience a little bit about you and all your successes, what you've been doing in real estate.
Ooh, a lot.
And separating yourself from, there's a lot of, realtors in our market, and all of them each with their own niche and success. And so it's important that the audience gets to, familiarize themselves with their local real estate agent and who can help them purchase or sell a home. So share with them, who are you?
Hi, I'm Giovanna Calimano. I'm with Luxe Properties. I've been in real estate for about 16 years, licensed for 13. I am a top producer within my office. I'm also the parliamentarian for the third year with NAREP, which is the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. I also won 2023 and 2024 Miami Herald's Luxury Real Estate Agent, and last year I won Bronze Real Estate Agent of Miami.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Yes. So a lot of accolades, a lot of recognition for all the hard work and the years that you.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it though.
Yeah, I always love hearing about it because it shows true dedication to what we do.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your specialization, or what type of client that you really hone in on. Of course, you help everyone.
I do, yes.
Yes.
So I mainly focus on residential. Right now, all of my clients are referrals, past clients. That's pretty much my clientele. My favorite thing to do is to work with buyers. I've developed a buyer consultation that I always like to do with brand new first-time homeowners. I like to sit down with my clients, explain the entire buying process from beginning to end, educate them. It's a stressful process, as we know. So the more information they have, the better. This is more than likely for a lot of people the biggest financial transaction of their lifetime. So I do want to make sure they understand the process from beginning to end and try and make it at least as smooth of a process as I possibly can for them.
That's key, trust and educating the client of, a lot of buyers don't know, a lot of even renters don't even know that they're capable to buy.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And so reaching out to you, to an expert that can help them look, we can transition you from here to here by implementing these initial steps.
Yeah.
Or buyers that are like, okay, I've been saving up, I got a down payment, where do I begin? Who do I call and what do I do?
I know.
So having somebody that really knows how to guide them through the first time home buyers and teaching them this is what you need to get ready for, and this is part of the whole thing of buying and selling a home.
Yeah.
Right?
I love the educating process. You get to kind of really dive deep with the client, find out a little bit more what the real needs are. And I think the most important thing for me is that I prepare their mindset. A lot of people come to me confusing their wants from their needs, so I'm able to help them allocate that and really figure out what it is that they need from a property.
So important. Any specific areas that you hone in on, or mainly just all of South Florida?
I mainly focus on Broward and Miami. Miami for the most part, but I do have a few clients that purchase in Broward, so I kind of dabble in both for the most part.
What I heard when you were speaking, I heard about mainly your clientele is referrals, word of mouth, and that's so important because our business thrives on that. We're a relationship building firm, so all of our referrals are, every deal that comes through my desk is someone that I personally trust and met. So I know what that's all about. Just you're already beginning with a trust base, a relationship, and that's so good to have a clientele like that. Tell us, you've been doing this a while. You've been featured on multiple news outlets. What is, a story, a journey that you'd like to share with our audience?
Ooh, I was thinking about this before I came. So I would say honestly, one of the biggest hurdles I had within this business, when you first start off as a realtor, you're 24/7.
Yeah.
You are 24/7, you're constantly trying to build your business, you're working for your clients. Back in 2018, I went through burnout, complete and utter burnout. Mentally, somebody flipped the switch and I was done.
Yeah.
I had no idea how it happened, it just happened. I never really changed from that 24/7 mindset to correcting it, and I left real estate for a good 6 months. Wow. I got a part-time job. All my clients, I referred them out, and then I realized I'm really good at this. I have a passion for this, and I came back, but I had to change the mindset that I came back with. I set times and days. For example, Sundays I take time off. I need to give myself a day because we here work pretty much all the time. So I give myself Sunday off. I only answer phones after 9 a.m. and it's really helped with my mindset. Something else I also do is I've learned that with working with the public, you have to learn to separate that a lot of things are business and a lot of things are not personal. So when a client is upset about a transaction, when something goes wrong, unless I myself made a mistake, it's not personal. It's always business. You always have to try and tackle that client and just try and have a conversation with them.
That's very important. One of our training things here and what we talk about is not jumping. Residential transactions are very emotional transactions.
Very, very.
Commercial is more business, non-emotional, and then residential are very much, people are like leaving their homes that they've been living for 20 years sometimes.
Yeah.
Or buyers, first-time home buyers, they just saved up $30,000. This is a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When things are going in a transaction, there's a lot of moving parts in a real estate transaction. And so when things are going, one of the key importance is not jumping on board with emotions. Stay cool, calm, and collective. Understand that we're facilitators and we're here to serve for the ultimate goal of closing a home, which is an amazing thing.
It is, yeah, it's beautiful. I love working with buyers. I love handing the key more than taking it. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my sellers.
Yes.
They're great.
Yes.
But it's this little passion, this little just love that I have for my first-time home buyers, especially. The happiness they get. I don't know, makes me happy.
Yeah, which lead us to how important it is to work with a good, reliable title company, a good team by your side.
It is huge.
Yeah.
So the way that I always work is during my consults, I give them a list of vendors.
Right.
And it's usually title companies or attorneys I've worked with that I've had great experiences with. I recently just had not myself, luckily, I represented the seller. I had a buyer who had a very bad transaction with title company. We didn't close. Unfortunately, they were victims of wire fraud. The title company didn't really get in communication with the buyer. Unlike my title company, they were in constant communication with my clients. Unfortunately, it didn't go through. Title companies are a huge, huge part of the transaction. If it's not someone that I'm comfortable with or someone that I know can do the job and can really provide the same level of service I provide my clients, I'm usually not one to really recommend them.
Yes, title companies, closing agents, inspection companies, lenders, partners. There's so much, when you meet your realtor, how much behind them has to facilitate with the close-knit partnerships that goes behind them.
So much background work, and our clients don't know all the background work, which is fine. They're not supposed to.
Right.
We tackle all the hard stuff for them, but it is a big deal. You want to have a good team behind you, and once you find good people, good lenders, good title companies like Marcie over here, you want to go ahead and keep them. You want to have trust with them, conversation. Make sure there's communication. To me, that's the most important thing at the end of the day.
That's number one.
Yeah.
When you're buying and selling, it's communication, making sure you get to the finish line. Well, share with our audience, how can they reach you?
Ooh, several ways. So you can follow me on Instagram. My hashtag, my @ is Joey Baloney.
Oh, I love that. Joey Baloney.
I decided to keep my personal. I had a business for a little bit and I realized I had everyone on both and I would just share everything. So it's a GoeyBaloney. My phone number is 786-797-0012. And yeah, I'm also, check us out. Well, by the way, I don't know if I can sprinkle a little something. Like I said, I'm part of NAREP. It's my third year in it.
Yeah.
I'm parliamentarian. We have an event coming up April 22nd. We'd love for all of our agents or title companies to go out there and network. It's a fantastic event.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Marcie.
Yeah, thank you for coming and share your knowledge and your experience with everyone. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.